Tell us something about life after death. I will tell you death after life first, and then we'll talk about life after death. Once again, it's a philosophical question. So any answer I will give you, there is no way of you to know if it's the right answer or not. But I will give you an answer. I believe in rebirth because there may be other ways of knowing it that I'm unaware of, but the one I know, through a yogic process, you can go into your past lives with utmost clarity. And it takes a good solid posture where you can sit still for 4 hours and 36 minutes. Because when one day you may travel into the consciousness of a dog, we don't want you to come out at that moment. It's true. I have experienced it, and it is on that basis I say this. However, I don't deny because I cannot prove it. That is the only reason I'm saying this. I don't deny. Could it be a creation of my mind? Maybe. So, because I cannot prove it to you. I can only give you that process if I can see you sit still like a rock for that long. And then you experience it for yourself, and then you tell me that what you saw was real or not. All of that past life regression, and that is all fluff. So, what is life after death? You see, when you have $1 million in your bank account, your capacity to shop, to spend, is $1 million. I'm assuming you're smart enough not to take overdraft and credit and all that debt. Your direct ability is $1 million. Similarly, based on your karmic balance, you get the choice of womb. What kind of family do you want to go in? And you get a time slot. It is not that you are born immediately after you die. It is not that you may be there for just 5 years, 10 years, 5 days, 4 days. You could be there in that state for 1,000 years. If you look at how procreation happens, out of millions of sperms, one gets a chance. The other somehow have to go back into the play of nature, come back as a sperm, and then aim for life again. If you keep that in mind, then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. It can take many, many years before you're back in another body. That state is called the Bardo state. It's a Tibetan word, actually. The intermediate state. I have never seen heaven or hell other than some pleasures in India. So I can't tell you if there's actually some heaven up there that's doing all sorts of stuff to you. But there is a state, intermediate state, that pause. It's a long pause. And then based on how much you can afford, you get into the next family. Who doesn't want to be born to rich parents? To be born to loving parents? Almost everybody. But why don't they actually get it that way? They can't afford it. And that is why your karma never perishes. Anta kale cha mameva smaran ukta kalevaram ya priyati samad bhavam nasti yatra sancha. At the finest moment, Krishna says, the last moment, the final moment, When you drop your body in my thought, you come to me. It is like burning the whole tree down. What seed and what karma? Yam yam vapi smarana bhavam tyajat yante kalevaram tam tamamiti konte sada tad bhava bhavita. In the bhav, you drop your body. Or in the bhav you are when your body is taken away from you. In that consciousness, you situate yourself when you come into the next life. And that is why somebody from the very outset has preferences about everything. Sweet, sour, salty, hot, cold, their nature. Because Arjuna asked Krishna, Kim tad brahma kim adhyatmam kim karm purushottama adi bhutam cha kim proktam adi devam kim uchyate prayan kale katham geyosi nityatma bhi. What is karma? What is brahma? What is spirituality? What is adhyatma? What happens in the end at death? Who's Adibhut, the Shreshths? Who's Adidev, the grand, the supreme? And who's Adibhut, the one who runs all this? Aksharam Brahma Parma Svabhavo Adhyatam Uchyate. The one that never gets destroyed is Brahma. And here is the most revealing thing he said. Svabhavo Adhyatam Uchyate. Your own very nature is the utmost, is the greatest spirituality. That is why the whole emphasis is on purifying yourself. Because it is purification that will lead you to everything.